Hallo zusammen. Hello everyone. Welcome to this video of Aleman sin Licencia, German without license. In this video we will talk about a typical error, the difference between wenn, falls and ob. I can spoiler already, wenn, falls are synonyms, so it's just the difference between when and ob. The problem is, in English, both are translated with if. Okay, so for example, wenn es heute regnet, bleibe ich daheim. If it's raining today, I stay at home. Ob es heute regnet, weiß ich nicht. I do not know if it's raining today. So both times you're using if in English. What's the difference? When do I have to use when and when ob? You can see the structure is the same. So both are subordinate clause connectors. That's why I marked it here a little bit in colors. You have the conjugated verb at the end of the subordinate clause. So the structure is the same, just the use case, the meaning is different. Wenn, falls is expressing a condition and a consequence. Okay, so if you have one action, one condition, and a follow-up action, a following consequence, you have to use wenn or falls. So here we have the condition, if it's raining, that's the condition. And the consequence is, yeah, I stay at home, in case. Okay, so in case, that's expressing wenn, falls. Ob can't express a consequence. Okay, ob cannot express a condition and a consequence. Ob is just expressing two options, either one option or the other option. Okay, in this case, I do not know if it's raining or not. You can see in this case, it's not working out to translate it with in case it is raining today, I do not know. That makes no sense. Okay, so that's maybe the easiest explanation. Wenn, falls is more like in case. Okay, in case that and that is happening, so we have a condition, the following consequence is taking place as well. Okay, so if you want to express a consequence and a condition, you have to use wenn or falls. Ob is just used if you want to mention two options, whether one or the other. Then you have to use ob. Okay, that would be the difference. Just as a reminder, these are subordinate clause connectors both, so you can interchange main clause and subordinate clause. So obviously I can also say, ich bleibe daheim, wenn es heute regnet. I stay at home if it's raining today. Ich weiß nicht, ob es heute regnet. I do not know if it's raining today. So in which order you have the two sentences doesn't matter. Okay, but this is another grammar lesson, let's say. So I have prepared some example sentences, so for a little bit a better understanding, and in this context you can also practice it. So, ich nächste Woche Urlaub bekomme, fliege ich nach Gran Canaria. Okay? I get vacation next week, I fly to Gran Canaria. So, the question is, if we would have to use now wenn or ob. Okay, so wenn ich nächste Woche Urlaub bekomme, fliege ich nach Gran Canaria. Oder ob ich nächste Woche Urlaub bekomme, fliege ich nach Gran Canaria. So in this case, it's obviously that it must be wenn or falls. Why? Because we express a condition and a consequence. Okay, so the condition is we are getting vacation. Then the follow-up consequence would be we are going to Gran Canaria. And this I cannot express with ob. With ob, I just can have a fact. I cannot add a follow-up action, so that's why we need to use wenn or falls. Next example. Ich weiß nicht, der Zug pünktlich kommt. I do not know, the train is on time. So, what would be correct in that case? Wenn or ob? Yes, in that case it must be ob. Why? I have no consequence. I just have the fact the train is on time or not. Okay? So, that's why I have here an introduction sentence like I do not know. As I said, it's like something like to describe, to explain, to not know, to ask. So verbs that are expressing no actions, just some knowledge or some some objective to know something. So that's a typical ob sentence. We have no condition, no consequence, so we need ob in that case. I do not know if the train is on time. Nächste Übung. Wir kaufen eine Winterjacke, es kalt wird. We buy a winter jacket, it's getting cold. Wenn oder ob? In that case, wenn. Wir kaufen eine Winterjacke, wenn es kalt wird. Again, we have here a condition and a consequence. So in this case, the condition would be it's getting cold, then we are buying a winter jacket. Okay, if we have this relationship, condition and consequence, we need wenn or falls. So that would be it regarding this video. So if you liked it, you can visit my website or subscribe to the channel or also share the video in this context. Tschüss, bis bald.